I was in Minneapolis. Woke up in the middle of the night, and I had a stabbing pain in my digestive area because I'm someone who's had my appendix out. Basically, when I had appendicitis, I woke up in the middle of the night with a stabbing pain.
Yeah.
And I was like, that's fine. Probably went back to sleep.
Yeah.
Woke up again, had to go for a piss. Still felt bad. Anyway, a day late, 18 hours later, took myself to hospital.
Okay.
It was about to explode.
Wow.
So I woke up in the middle of the night in Minneapolis with this stabbing pain. I was like, well, the appendix is gone. So that's prime suspect A, gone.
Yeah.
But there's a lot of other stuff down there. I was going to say shit. There's a lot of shit down there.
There's a lot of shit down there.
A lot of shit. There's a lot of things interlinked. And I was like, oh no, another thing down there has gone wrong.
Yeah, of course.
And then I panicked because I was like, I'm in America.
Oh.
I don't want to have to go to hospital. I got my travel insurance.
Yeah.
That covers you certain, but I'm like, I don't understand. Am I going to have to go in with a credit card, pay $100,000 because I've had my guts go wrong?
Yeah. And then claim it back on your sort of compare the market insurance.
Exactly.
Yeah,
where they're just like, oh, we're not going to give you $100,000.
Oh no, I think you misunderstood. No, we just sell you that so you feel better when you buy it, but we don't actually pay out. Yeah.
Okay. So that's silly of me to think that the service I was paying for is actually a thing. But don't worry. Okay, that's fine.
You should have read the terms and conditions. But
I guess I'll just be forever paying off the US healthcare system. Or that specific hospital or that specific doctor. I feel like some of it is literally like that goes directly to the doctor who looked after you. It goes in their pocket.
Do you know what? Okay, so I was listening to this podcast and there's
podcast.
I was into this podcast just now as we were creating it. There's a podcast that a comic called Nimesh Patel was on, and he talks about a healthcare system in one of his specials. I haven't seen it yet, but he had to go and have some sort of operation or some sort of expensive healthcare type thing. He couldn't afford it. He sort of someone advised him, just write a letter to your doctor saying, I can't really afford this. So he did that, and they sort of went, okay, it was $20,000, but if you can't afford 20, do you reckon you can afford like 10 or something? Right? And he goes, no.
Yeah.
And they go, okay, yeah, we hear you. I tell you what, we could probably find a way to like reduce it a bit more. What about like $1 or $2,000? Do you reckon you could do that? And in the end, he paid like, I think $400 for like a $20,000 bill. And he was like, sorry, I didn't realize I could just ask to not pay and then not pay.
That's, when people like, you go to Morocco and they're like, oh, you got to go to the markets and then you don't pay the price, you haggle. And it's part of like the tourist experience.
Yeah.
It shouldn't be that for a healthcare. Yeah. No. I'm not going to pay that. I know it's triple bypass surgery, but what if I paid you nowhere near that amount?
They go, it's $100,000. You go, I will give you $1.
Yeah. Okay, that's interesting to us. We do like that as an offer. We wonder if you could stretch to $50,000.
$1.50.
Okay, interesting counter offer. We could come back with, how's $10,000?
I honestly really can't do more than $2.
$2,
and
interesting.
You've already extorted me for double what I initially offered.
How about we go back to your original offer of $1? We do it for that.
Let's say 50 cents.
You drive a hard bargain. We like you. We're going to pay you $10,000 to have this procedure done because I think a lot of our staff are looking for more experience.
Do you know what?
Yeah.
Put that in an email. It's a deal.
And as long as you do an Instagram post, because this is about exposure for us.
Yeah. Yeah, it might lead to more clients.
Yeah.
When they have triple bypasses.
If you give us the stats as well on your Instagram of how many people follow you, you can't.
Sorry,
that's fine. That's silly of us.
We can't provide that.
That's fine.
But if it comes up in conversation and I speak to anyone who like needs a triple bypass, I'll definitely mention you.
Oh, that's great. Yeah. All right, let's book it in. Anyway, the upshot of it was I just really needed a piss.
What?
Just really needed a piss.
You just But how did what? So your body just didn't tell you. Your body just didn't tell you. Oh, I need a piss.
It was in the 5 to 10 seconds of like just waking up and being like, what the fuck is going on? Yeah. I was just the pain pierced through first, and I was like, what the fuck is that pain? And then my brain didn't connect that I needed a piss. It was just like, you're in pain and you're in America and you might be now in financial trouble.
Yeah, that's mental.
And then I went,
that happened within about 5 seconds.
Yeah. And then my brain went, no, hang on, you just need a piss. And I went, thank fucking God.
Wow.
Yeah.
It was the usual suspect.
I've also spoken to people. Piss. Oh, my old enemy.
Oh, here he is. Piss. Piss strikes once again.
I spoke to someone in America about all of the healthcare stuff, and they were just explaining that they didn't have insurance. It was someone who ran this or was involved in this comedy club in Louisville, Planet of the Tapes. Great comedy club. And although I did walk out onto that stage and just say, I said like, Louisville, pleasure to be here. And someone yelled immediately, just went, fuck off. Straight away.
Insane.
A wild response. And then I was like, sorry, what? And then they like shied away immediately from it and were like, no, nothing, don't worry. Move on. In a way that I was like, I've literally been on stage for 3 seconds. You told me to fuck off.
Insane. Do you think it was like the English accent? I would have thought maybe it's my English accent.
Well, that's it. Genuinely, it was just like, that's
English
it.
or something. Yeah.
And they thought I said
I would have thought a couple other things too, but
yeah. I had nothing else to go on. I was like, but I'm in charge. I run the world.
What? This is mine though. I don't get it.
This shouldn't be criticising me.
That's security
with me and my oily hair. They thought that I'd said something about the president, and of course I would never ever say anything about the president.
Why would you do that? No chance.
I would never do that. They afterwards came up to me and were like, sorry, I immediately realised you hadn't said anything and that you were just saying hello, but in that moment I panicked and didn't know how to explain that to you, and so but I'd already yelled that out, so I wanted the ground to swallow me up. And I was like, that is annoying for you, but also it is annoying for me, considering that was in the first 5 seconds, and part of comedy is showing that you have control over the room.
Literally, yeah. Also, you could have just like been like, oh, my bad.
Yeah, oh, my bad. Sorry, I thought you said something, but you didn't. You said something else. And I'd go, oh, what do you think I said? And then you'd say that, and I'd be like, haha, that's funny. And I'd done some jokes about it, and I'd got control back in the room. Maybe even got a clip.
You would have got a clip. Clip would have gone viral. You would have started playing arenas in America.
Immediately.
Right? And you would have brought out a special guest. It would have been the lady in the front row, because that's where all of this started. You'd have interviews on Kimmel, which is back. Welcome back. Fallon. Conan would come back, one special episode.
That's it.
Carson
would be back.
Carson would be back just for this. Pryor would come back from the dead just to ask you guys a couple questions about this incredible feat that you've pulled off.
But no.
And
we'd have all had healthcare.
Everyone would have had healthcare, which is actually the one downside to this, because it is much more fun getting paid 10 grand in the private system to get an operation, but it's all right. Swings and roundabouts.
But they said that basically healthcare debt gets, like, if you don't pay it, you can just sort of say, no, I can't pay it.
Yeah.
And then eventually it like disappears, or it gets then bought up by private equity firms who like buy up debt.
Right.
Which is how like certain celebs have done it, where they've like bought up medical debt and then written it off. Because you can buy up, say I owed $100,000 for a procedure, and then it gets listed as a bad debt, and then a company can buy that debt for like $10,000.
Right.
So like the hospital gets some money for that bad debt, and then this company can then come after you, and they know that they're probably not going to get anywhere near the amount that or like they're not going to get everyone to pay up, but they're like, we might get some, but also we can then say, look, we've got these investments. There's all sorts of like business things around buying up bad debt.
Yeah.
And they were explaining all this to me, and I was like, this is what's wrong with capitalism being in charge of healthcare. Is that it just becomes like a stocks, like a trading market where rich people are just gambling on the poor health of the poor people.
The poor people, yeah.
And it just becomes like a game of just moving money around and being like, well, there's equity over here, there's debt over here, and we'll just play around with it. But also, if you can hold firm and maybe have no fixed address, you can get away from the debt.
Yeah. That's absolutely insane. What I find insane is I heard of a story when I was at school where somebody at school had a cousin in America who got shot, didn't have healthcare, and they were just like, you don't have healthcare, and they just let him bleed out. And it's just like, is it that deep?
Surely that can't be. Surely there has to be an emergency thing where you just go, well, we'll take the hit on this one because you've been shot.
Yeah, literally.
I did a little Google. Appendicitis or appendix removal is between $30,000 and $70,000.
Ooh. Oh, no. Just keep it in there.
Just keep it in. Let it
keep
blow
it
up.
in there, mate.
Give me sepsis.
I'll tell you what, one weekend when I'm free, I'll have a go. I'll just remove it myself.
Yeah, you can't be that bad.
Yeah.
It's in a non-urgent area, that side.
Exactly. Do you know what I mean? Set up a couple mirrors, you know?
Yeah.
You can see exactly what's going on.
Like above the bed.
Like above the, exactly that. Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, I've always wondered what it's like to see what an appendectomy looks like from above.
From above. And I wanted to look into my eyes while it's happening. So I've set up mirrors on the sides of the rooms as well.
What's the last time you went to the GP? Why did you go?
The last time I went to the GP.
Yeah.
Okay.
Are you allowed to say?
I am allowed to say. Yeah. And it ties into a question I have for you as well, right?
Yeah.
What is the worst pain you think you've ever experienced? I think the last time I went to the GP was that for me.
Really?
And what it turned out to be.
Jazz broke up with you.
Yeah. And I said, I can't. They said, where is it? I said, I don't know. It's just general, like. Yeah. It's just everywhere. I can't really locate it.
Yeah.
But I'm crying. Like, how do I stop it? And they said, oh, you got to stop being such an arsehole. And I said, but I'm just being me.
It's not going to happen. Just screaming. It's not going to happen.
Yeah. Well, the first time I went, they said, come back tomorrow at 8 a.m. You've come too late.
Sure.
And then when I went back, they were like, oh, right. No, not going to happen. Right. But other than that, second worst pain, kidney stones.
Oh, really? Never had them.
Kidney stones, yeah. It feels like someone stabbing you every couple of seconds, just in the back, and you know it's coming, and so you're tensing because you know that the pain's about to come. But this goes on for hours, so at a certain point you can't tense anymore because you've used up all of your energy.
So it really relaxes you.
It's really relaxing. Yeah. It's like,
wow, Daman, you look pretty chill. What's your secret? I got stabbed multiple times for a 12-hour period.
A 12-hour period, yeah, exactly.
Oh, okay, very unusual.
I've made a YouTube tutorial. You guys can all get 12-hour abs. Forget 60-day abs. How's 12-hour abs? It's literally. I remember it was like super. It was so bad. I had all the painkillers I could have at home. It wasn't really working. Call 909. They go, cool, we get it. This sucks, but technically not a threat to your life. So if you want to come to the hospital, you can come, but we're not going to send an ambulance. Okay, fantastic, thanks. So go to the hospital. They put me on painkillers. They can find me a bed, put me on painkillers. It's not really working. So they increase the level of painkiller over a 12-hour period. None of them work. None of them work at all. And I'm begging. I'm like, is there some sort of injection you can give me to like make me unconscious? They're like, no, sorry. And so eventually after about 12 hours, the stone passes, and it's like relief like I've never felt before.
Really?
Unbelievable. Yeah, definitely, easily worst pain ever.
Wow.
That I've ever experienced.
And the thing is, the reality is, I've got that in my future. Like, that will happen to me, probably, right?
Why would that happen to you, though?
Because kidney stones seem pretty common.
Popular, yeah.
They're very popular
pretty
these
popular.
days.
People love them.
Me was toothache.
Toothache?
Yeah, I had a tooth that, like, the filling broke, and it was, like, it's in between... Like, we moved, like, houses a bunch of times when my parents were divorcing, and, like... We just moved around a bunch of different places. It'd been like early 20s, and I was like, I stayed with my mum, and in those like moving houses didn't have a dentist. Right. And it was like maybe 3 years of not going to the dentist.
Right.
And in that time, I had a filling that had cracked.
Right.
And failed. And then decay got in underneath the filling and destroyed the tooth from the inside out.
Oh, God. Yeah, that sounds awful.
And I just one day just woke up in the middle of the night in just like agony. And was like, what the fuck is that? And then just like literally like painkillers didn't get rid of it. I was like dousing it in vodka, like putting dousing like a little like tissue in vodka and like sticking it in there.
Yeah. Just
to like numb it.
Yeah.
It was crazy.
That's awful. And this is the middle of the night, so you can't really go anywhere.
Yeah. So I literally just had to like take enough painkillers that it would like dull it enough to get to sleep. And then the next day try and book an emergency appointment. I think I had to last a whole extra day to get when they had an appointment.
Oh my days.
And then they're like, yeah, that tooth is fucked. Yikes. And
that must have felt incredible when it came out.
Oh, it felt so good. It's nice to have a bit of room back there as well, you know. Get roomy. Get that mouth's a bit too crowded otherwise.
It's I once had to have a, what do you call it? The the teeth right at the back removed.
Yeah, what are they called? Not molars.
Wisdom teeth.
Yeah.
Yeah, wisdom teeth. I had to have one of them removed, right? And so what they do is they sort of they make you come for an appointment. You meet the person that's going to do it, and they go, all right, so listen, there's like a 5% chance that if this goes wrong, you'll never have any feeling in your mouth ever again.
Okay, just shut up, do it.
Yeah.
Shut up, don't want to know anymore.
Don't want to know anymore. They're like, is this okay? Do we have your consent? I'm like, I guess. I mean, I have to have this thing out. So they're trying to make you comfortable, right? And so the guy's like, but don't worry, I've done this so many times, like it's never gone wrong. But you know, statistically, this is what it is. I'm like, It's never gone wrong. It's gonna be me, innit?
Yeah.
I'm gonna be the stat. Yeah, fantastic.
What you want to hear is, and I've done 99 of them recently, and 5 of them have gone wrong.
5 of them have gone wrong. You met the quota.
Not a problem, boy.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
Bring me on in.
Also, you don't want to have that and then them to inject your mouth and then them go, hang on, what's this tool?
Hold on a second.
Is this a new tool? Anyway, all right, let's just crack on with it. Don't tell me about the tool.
Don't tell me about the tool.
I'll use it at some point.
Yeah. I'll let my instinct guide me.
Yeah. And then you hear, oh no, it was.
So I agree to this whole thing, right?
Yeah.
Book in the appointment. Show up for the appointment. I walk in. It's a different doctor.
Oh no.
And I go, hello, where's my doctor? And the lady goes, oh yeah, it's gonna be me. Your doctor's actually on holiday. So
just gone on holiday.
I was like, oh cool. All right, fair. No one will tell me. All right, guys, don't worry about it.
Yeah.
Not like I'm nervous. It's fine.
Yeah. Not like there's a 1 in 20 chance that I lose all feeling in my mouth.
All feeling in my mouth.
Yeah.
It's all right. It's not like I need my mouth for work.
I don't use this mouth.
Or just to, I don't know, enjoy food or whatever,
yeah.
which I live for. But that's fine.
Explain to my wife. Kissing me is not going to be any more fun.
It's not going to. It's admin. It's more admin now.
Yeah.
More admin. No feeling whatsoever. Cool. Fine.
Yeah. Crack on.
Fine. Killed my romance and my job. But, I hope Mauritius was good. So, go, okay, fine. She goes, all right, so you're doing this under local or general anaesthetic? I went, general's on where you're unconscious, right?
Yeah.
She goes, yeah. I go, yeah, that one. I know, because then I won't be nervous. I'll just be under and then it will be done. And she goes, okay, cool. But if you want to do general, you're going to have to wait 6 months because you have to approve that in advance. Okay. But if you want to go proceed today, do local. Okay, so just tell me we're doing local, innit?
Yeah.
Just tell me we're doing local. Why
Don't show me what I could have.
Why are you even asking me?
Yeah.
So then she sits me down, she injects me, and I swear to God, right, the wisdom tooth is so big that it can't come out in one, which was the original plan.
That's plan A.
So now we're on plan B, which is literally get a spinning blade and cut it into quarters. I'm awake though, so if I move, I know, okay, this is on me. This is a team effort right now because I can't move.
Yeah.
And it's on me to stay still. Fine. Pretty nervous, but I'm doing my best. And it, like, you know, as much local anesthetic as they put in, like, you do feel that when a freaking blade is cutting your tooth, right? So they cut it into quarters, and they're pulling like all the quarters out. And one of the quarters, it breaks as it's being pulled out. And the doctor goes to the assistant like, do you want to hoover that tooth up? That bit of tooth is just sort of fallen back in there. And the assistant's like, trying to do it. Can't do it, right? Doctor has a go. Go on, I'll do it. And then can't do it, right? Doctor goes, just sew it up, it'll be fine. Don't worry about it.
Get the cleaner in first.
I'm like...
Is the cleaner here yet? You get them in to get more experience with the hoover. We need to get a bit of tooth out of here.
A bit of tooth out.
Oh, yeah, I know how to do that. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. I do this
Henry
all the time.
Hoover.
Henry do.
Have you disinfected the end of it?
Yeah, it's fine.
Yeah, I've been cleaning the tube.
I've just been cleaning the tube. It's fine.
Yeah.
Been on the subway. Been on the tube. It's fine. A little bit of crack on the end of.
Yeah. That'll numb it. That'll
numb it down. That sweet plasticky feeling will distract him. And I'm thinking like, you know, I can hear you, right? Like, this is local anaesthetic.
Yeah, they immediately inject your ears.
Like I asked for, finally. And and then they close it up, and I'm thinking, all right, well, now I'm just going to have a bit of tooth stuck in there, and I'm going to feel it the whole time.
Yeah.
Luckily, it turned out to be all right. But generally, horrifying experience.
I've fallen asleep at the dentist while they were doing that sort of stuff in my mouth.
Really?
Yeah, they were redoing a filling. I fell asleep during it.
You fell asleep?
Yeah. Like a baby.
Wow.
Not like a baby, actually.
Not like a baby, yeah.
Like an adult. I fell asleep like an adult who sleeps really well. That should be the saying. God, I slept like an adult who sleeps really well last night. Oh, that sounds great. It was. It was really good.
It was really good. It's exactly what the doctor prescribed.
Yeah.
A good adult sleep. A high quality post-adolescence sleep.
Oh, I slept like a baby last night. What do you mean? Oh, like a really big human kept coming in and checking me every time I made a noise? What? I don't know. I slept like a baby.
I don't know what to tell you.
Why am I the weird one here?
I literally described my experience to you perfectly.